Good morning, everybody. It is a lovely day, day 133. Today is technically a rest day for me, but I'll be doing some cardio. Keep the body going. Today's going to be a little different from some of the other discussions we've done and had before, and that it's going to kind of be about the future of the channel. As I've been making some changes and tweaking how I'm approaching the weightlifting and my health and a number of other things, I've got some things I want to discuss. And if you're curious in the background, yes, it did just decide to snow here after being 50s and 60s 2 or 3 days ago. So that's part of living in Michigan. But no, I am going to be doing some things a little different than I was. I'm going to be bumping up my content creation, and I'm going to be starting to do a little more long form content. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one is I'm wanting to put a bigger focus on the other sides of my weight loss and my health. Most notably my eating. I am not only going to be, and by the time you guys see this, I'll probably have had my first food journal video up, putting up my food journals, which, sometimes there's going to be days in there that I mess up, and you'll see those, and, it's good accountability, but it's also good to know that, just because you have a bad day doesn't mean you've screwed everything up, which is the point, right? I'm also going to start doing videos of me once or twice a week cooking, making food. That is going to be a little different because that's going to be a slightly different style for me to get used to doing, but I'm okay with that. I think, it'll be a little more to edit, but I'm only going to do those once or twice a week, so it's not that big of a deal. I really want to have a little more long form content available. And there's a number of reasons for that. Number one, my audience is really, really TikTok heavy largely right now. That's where I get the majority of my views and comments and interactions. But my YouTube is starting to pick up a little bit. I'm starting to consistently get more views over there, starting to get more comments. And YouTube as a platform tends to thrive a little more with long form content video. So I'm wanting to do that. I'll probably do short versions of it for TikTok because the vertical aspect ratio is not really good for long form content. Even the videos of mine you see that are on TikTok like this were shot in widescreen and then just cropped down to center on my head. When cooking, not everything's going to be in the middle of the frame at all times, so that's just simply not going to work, unfortunately. So we'll have to make adjustments. Second, any of you who use TikTok as a platform know that Congress is on another bent of potentially banning it. Now, the reality of that is what they want is for ByteDance, their holding company, which is based out of China and, like all large Chinese organizations, reports to and is part of the Chinese Communist Party. They want them to completely divest and make TikTok its own company here in the U.S., held by a U.S. company. I personally am don't know how that's going to go, because on one hand, you always want to keep the brand going. On the other hand, I work in information security, and there is a lot of reasons to believe that TikTok has purposes in the United States other than dances and weight loss videos, and I'm not really going to get into that here, but there's a reason they're going after, and it's not just jingoism. A lot of it's jingoism, but it's not all jingoism. So I need to be making sure I'm developing content more, for other platforms. And so there will be more of that. So for those of you who are on TikTok watching this, I highly encourage you to check out my YouTube. The long form video content will also be posted to my Facebook and my Instagram. depending how long I make those videos. I'm going to try to keep everything around 10 minutes, I think. I may do some longer videos for YouTube that are like in the 10 to 20 minute range, and that would probably be exclusive to that platform. As Facebook and Instagram aren't really meant for like a long form content. Those will probably be YouTube exclusive, just because of the nature of them. But I'm really wanting to do a more wide range of things that kind of encompass my health, because the workouts are fun. Everybody likes seeing the workouts. Everybody generally likes the talk and the chat. Get to know the person. It's the reason I do these vlogs. It's the reason I do everything the way that I've been doing them. But it's one of those things where I really would kind of like to diversify content out. I do know that showing the workouts is a big part of the reason I've managed to gain an audience, because nobody just wants to hear you talk about losing weight, dude. Everybody talks about losing weight. Do it. Get off your ass and do it. And that's where a lot of my growth has come from, is me doing that. But especially for people watching this channel, some people are just watching this for entertainment. Some people watch it because they like seeing other people succeed. Some people want to watch and see if the fat guy fails. I get that. Hey, you guys' interactions and views all the same. Merry Christmas. But a good number of people watch these for inspiration and to see maybe what they can do to help themselves. And for those people in particular, for those of y'all who are in the same boat as me and having these struggles, I'd really like to start putting up what I do food-wise, because I think it's going to help. I think it'll help y'all. And if I've got to keep it on a recording schedule, it's going to help me and make sure I continue doing it. February was a rough month for me. I plateaued, my weight fluctuated. My diet was pretty bad for a good portion of the month. I didn't really go up, but I've been bouncing. My weight's been yo-yoing from inflammation. And ratcheting down on doing this really helps me ratchet down on that as well. I've spoken in my other videos about the things going on in my life, and that's certainly not any calmer than it was. And those bigger changes are going to be coming later in the year, but Zach's problem in August. Zach in March has weight to lose. My goal is still to be under 400 pounds by my birthday. My birthday is May the 6th. So I am still targeting to be under 400 pounds by then. And if I can really, really crunch it, to be under 300 by the end of the year. I know that's an aggressive goal, but that's why it's kind of a long-term goal, right? A little aggression's okay. We're gonna be reshaping kind of how we produce and do some of the content. Ideally, guys, I'm gonna say the thing every content creator says, I would love to be able to do this kind of thing full time, to dedicate to my health and make a full-time job out of it. That'd be wonderful. It's also kind of a pipe dream, because I am blessed with a career that provides, and it would take quite a bit to make me leave that. To just be perfectly honest, it would take a lot for me to leave that behind. So the reality is this will probably just be something I continue to do and share with you guys, and I'm okay with that. I am completely okay with that. I'm actually on the road right now, not to the gym, but to Costco, to do some grocery shopping for the week for meal preps for my lunch, which is part of what I'm going to be doing, and probably going to be the first food video I do, is showing what I am going to be doing for food prep. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. I like sharing stuff like that, right? Like that's a big part of the fun to me, is letting you guys kind of see a peek under the hood of what's going on. And like I said, if I have to record it, I'm more likely to do it, because hey man, production schedules. So I think I'll probably have some of that stuff up in the nearest future. So actually, if I can get some of the prep work recorded today. Today's what, Sunday? So this video is posted on Tuesday or Wednesday. You guys may see the fruits of that. So we'll find out. We'll see. I'm really trying to get these releases pushed on a much more stable structure. I think I've started doing a better job of that this week. You know, those of you who know anything about social media know that you are enslaved to the algorithm when it comes to how these work. And if you want to get your content in front of people, if you want it watched, if you want it consumed, you know, you've got to post consistently, because the algorithm craves consistency. You know, they want constant viewers, so you got to provide constant content. And I think doing this would be an interesting way to do that. You know, the vlog videos, you know, I just pretty much fire and forget these. I just record them, put on my computer, put my little logo splash, and then upload them. The workout videos require a little bit of editing, mostly just chopping out, you know, me walking back and forth from the monopod, and, you know, turning my watch on and off, stuff like that. But the editing's pretty light. These other videos, I'm going to probably start off doing one a week, because if we're looking at making a 10 to 20 minute video and breaking it down from, you know, 30 minutes to an hour of footage, you're suddenly looking at a much larger ask from an editing standpoint. And I need to know how that's going to go, because right now, the fact of the matter is I don't. You know, this is all new to me, you know. So, but at the end of the day, we're going to see. Right now, I don't know. Hopefully I will soon. But I'm enjoying the ride. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I hope that as I get more of this content out, you guys are going to dig seeing it. So, having said that, as always, this is Zach. I am going from fat to jacked, and I will catch you guys later.